All right, guys, what's going on? We're back with another HSF product today. I'm actually really excited about this one. And you're probably, man, you're all over the place. But I'm just genuinely an enthusiast that not only likes to make parts, but like I like to challenge myself every once in a while, right? And I wasn't really happy with any of the strut bars that were on the market. I'm not saying there's no good looking ones, but like it wasn't the design I wanted. And I figured I'd give a way for people to dress up their engine bay just a little bit more. So I made HSF strut bars. Me and my buddy Ryan, my camera guy that's on the weekends that helps me film a lot of my stuff and also helps me install, has a welder, isn't a welder, but he helped me design and weld up these bars and get them out to everybody. We designed these from the ground up. We taught ourselves CAD, like, good old YouTube University, like a lot of y'all come here for me. I still use YouTube a lot to learn stuff. We learned literally how to use a CAD program to design these strut bars the way we wanted to, then ordered the material and made these happen all out of our garage, guys. 2 guys, 1 garage. It sounds a little dirty, but anyways, I finally tried a new powder coater, right? And I was like, okay, I'll take all the bars to this powder coater. And the guy told me 5-day turnaround time. I was like, sick, I'll be able to have them out. I wanted these out last month, guys. And 3 weeks went by. And I had to keep calling and harassing, and they finally got them coated, but they rushed coating because they told me 5 days, then it'd been 3 weeks, so they rushed to get them out to me. And literally all the bars were useless. And I couldn't even tell because they had them all nice and wrapped up on a pallet. Put them in the back of my Raptor, and I drove all the way home. 30 minutes, 35 minutes away, whatever. I get home, I start unwrapping stuff. There's runs, there's inconsistency in the coatings. And I wasn't happy, right? I wasn't happy with the bars for 2 big reasons. So first thing is again, we're just 2 guys out of our garage, just genuine enthusiasts. We're trying to make it, we learned a lot from this first batch. The welds are not as nice as I would like them to be, but they are super, super solid, guys. We literally pushed my Explorer using just the strut bar and everything. And we even had one where we wanted to run it over with the Raptor. My wife didn't want me to fuck up her Raptor, but I think it'd be fine. So I'll probably still do that to show y'all how strong that these welds are and how strong our bars are that we designed. But then when I got them back from powder coating and the welds were kind of, already in my mind because, I think I'm more critical over what I put out than anybody else, right? Because I'm like, man, what are people going to think? What are they going to say? When I saw the powder coating, I lost it. Like I was like, man, like I'm not a failure to launch. Like I'm not gonna put these bars out on the market. But I was like, no, I worked so hard to design these bars and to get them to where they're at. I took them to my other powder coater that's an hour away that I know that does a good job. Sorry guys, mowing his yard over there. And it always happens when I'm filming for some reason. And so I took these bars an hour away. I had them all stripped down and I paid again to have them coated by different guys. So I'm like in powder coating an atrocious amount of money on these, but I still wanted them to hit the market because I didn't think the design of them is great. The welding will get better. We're going to go over to TIG welding versus the MIG welding that we tried. So the welds are going to be a lot cleaner on the second batch. That's why I have this first batch discounted at a good price right now, just to move and get them out there on the market. And I want them to be in people's face. I want people to see them. And I want, honestly, genuine feedback on these guys. Again, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I'm already really critical about the stuff I put out because I don't want people to think I'm selling them shit. I'm trying. Things are going to get better. I got a lot more products coming out. I'm working hard on a lot of stuff here. And I genuinely think everyone's going to really like these bars. Let me go show y'all. We're going to do a little install. It takes all 5 minutes. Mine's already installed, so I'm just going to show y'all kind of how the hardware is set up and how to install it. All right, so I'm trying to show y'all how this is set up. I already started one. You're going to get 4 brand new bolts in there. You'll see that one is a little bit longer and has a little space. That's because you're going to be using these spacers. As you can see, I have it set up here. It goes underneath the bar. So what you're going to do is you're going to come in, you're going to place underneath the bar in the front hole, and you'll just start to hand thread it in. Make sure everything's lined up. Start hand threading in the back one. And again, you just want to make sure you're starting them all by hand. These are 12 millimeters. So what we're going to go ahead and do is lock down the rear ones. It's all stainless hardware. that's not going anywhere, guys. It's that simple. Takes all 5 minutes to set up. Make sure when you're setting this up that you don't accidentally drop one of these washers down in the engine bay, because it is aluminum and you will not get it back. I genuinely think this is the best looking bar on the market. The welds, again, will get better as time goes on, as we learn a lot of stuff, as we change up welding styles. But V1 product right here, I think we generally have something on our hands. I don't think there's many bars on the market that are going to touch this in the Explorer community. There might be some guys that come out with some custom ones eventually that give me a good run for my money, but I'm happy with them, guys. This is a product that I wanted, that I worked really hard to make and produce, and I hope that it at least shows, you know, what I'm trying to release here, guys. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for taking the time out of your day just to show me any kind of love, support. Again, I'm open to criticism. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I think I'm the most critical person, again, that's going to give myself, I'm going to make myself lose sleep overnight, you know, over these. But yeah, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. And until the next one.